Can you write, so this is Test Kitchen Talks grilled cheese, and then can you write take 2, just put a 2 there after take? Yeah, bug. All right, here, give me that.
Now
Oh,
I'm gonna do
no,
that.
negative. Nope, no. If you're gonna be crazy, you won't be invited in the video. And this is a grilled cheese video. This is the kind of video you want to be a part of. Trust me. Action.
Today we're gonna be making some grilled cheeses. Grilled cheese is great.
I'm very excited for this. I was literally thinking about this all night.
During times like this, I feel like it's like really like quintessential comfort food.
You go from wanting one to eating one in less than 10 minutes.
You have to make this. You have no idea how amazing it is.
Breathtaking.
Like seriously delicious. First things first, for grilled cheese, I really prefer a soft sandwich bread. I'm gonna grab 2 slices, and I like center cut slices. Now, basically I make a relatively straightforward grilled cheese, except I add some really thinly sliced tomatoes. And then I have 2 kinds of cheese. I have cheddar, pretty normal, classic, and then I also have Munster, which is a fantastic melting cheese and completely underutilized, if you ask me. Put 2 slices on one side, cheddar on this side. I like to cut the slices of tomato as thin as possible, and then I have a lot of surface area for seasoning. And then I just go like a ton of salt and pepper. Oh, I'm actually really excited to eat this. By the way, it's 9:30 in the morning, and I haven't eaten anything, and I have not had coffee. And then just, this is kind of a holdover from when I was a kid. We used to always sprinkle garlic powder on tomato, and so I just like that little savory edge. And then just layer onto the bread, and then close up the sandwich. Here's the thing, rather than butter on the outside of the sandwich, I use mayonnaise. Now, I love butter, and I love the flavor of butter. But in this situation, I'm using mayonnaise because, 1, mayonnaise has a little bit of egg in it, and when you fry it, it creates an extremely crispy exterior. 2, this is a really soft bread, and I don't have any room temp butter right now, plus it tastes delicious. Just like love mayonnaise. What's that cat doing? I have my eye on that cat. Okay, mayo, mayo, mayo. Very important to get it all the way to the edges of the bread. And then I think with grilled cheese, you gotta go low and slow, meaning put it in a cool pan and let it heat up gently so that you don't end up overcooking the bread and you're left with unmelted cheese. I'm going to put this bread face down, turn it on, I'll put it on low, and then put everything else on top. When it's in the pan, I'll do the other side. This is just gonna go and start to gently fry, and I'll turn it over. That's it. Cats. Oh, the cats! Oh my God, stop that! There was like hissing and clawing. I'm gonna find tufts of their hair over there now. Ugh.
How long should it take to make a grilled cheese, and why have you been making it for 25 minutes?
I don't know, Dan, because I haven't had my coffee yet. But the cheese is melting. Everything is fine. I can hear it sizzling now. Yeah, seriously, it's been 23 minutes, almost 24. Okay, this sandwich might be ready to flip. Ooh, beautiful color. Look at this beautiful, even golden browning. I think that's what you get both from mayo and starting in a cool pan. Smells great. I'm gonna turn it down because I don't want the second side to go too fast because I want it to fully melt. And I'll press down gently. I just don't think you should rush this process, is all I'm saying. Just because it's a humble grilled cheese doesn't mean you can't treat it with great care. Ooh, I'm excited to eat this. It's gonna be good. All right, I think she's done. Both sides of the bread are very well toasted. It's probably a little too hot, but I'm gonna cut it anyway because we gotta move on. So, they want me to do this, where there's a little bit of that oozy cheese pull, but it's really hot. Got that hot, juicy tomato in the middle there. Both sides of the bread are nice and like deep golden brown. It's gonna be so good. You guys, it's so good. It's like seriously delicious. It's cheese on bread. What's better than that?
Okay, today I'm gonna show you how to make my version of grilled cheese, or my version of bread with melted cheese inside of it. That's a more accurate description. I'm gonna dip it in a pakora batter and fry it. So that's traditionally called bread pakora. Why not do it with cheese? But I have about a ½ inch of neutral oil. I'm using sunflower. And then here's some bread I baked this morning. You don't have to use freshly baked bread, not at all. But you know, we're all just making bread these days, so why the hell not? I'm gonna go with kind of thin slices, because once it's like battered and fried, I want it to be about the thickness of a standard grilled cheese. Okay, I'm gonna do a little Munster because it melts so well. It's that need for ooey gooey in times of sadness. I'm gonna do 2 slices, 1 on each side. Some dates. I usually go for medjool dates because they're nice and sticky and soft, and now they're the rage. You can find them anywhere. All right, I'm gonna stick this together. You wanna squish it down a little so it holds together when you dip it in the pakora batter. And I'm going to take off the edges to make it really nice and pretty. You totally don't have to. This is just purely aesthetic. Okay, I'm gonna do on a diagonal because everyone knows triangles taste better. I think that's been scientifically proven.
Claire did not cut on a diagonal.
What? People I work with didn't cut their sandwich on a triangle? I'm so disappointed in my peers. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick pakora batter. You don't have to like get too precise, so I'm doing equal parts rice flour and chickpea flour. So I've added a big pinch of salt, and now I'm gonna add a little Kashmiri red chili powder and turmeric. I'm gonna whisk it up. Pakora is always a batter. Pakora, I like to think of kind of like Indian tempura. I'm gonna add enough water until it's like a pourable batter. Because it's gluten-free, you don't have to really worry about over mixing it. So it's pretty light. You want to be able to get a nice, even, thin coating of batter. Nothing too thick. It can get a little dangerous when you do the dip. Everything can fall out on you, so make sure you're nicely squished. I'm gonna use a fork, and we're just gonna go down and up. Don't wiggle it around, because then your dates will fall out. It's not that crazy. I mean, if you think about it, it's like a Monte Cristo. That guy is bubbling away. Gonna be crispy. Okay, here we go. Plop her in. We're gonna let her fry. It's gonna be a couple minutes per side. A lot of times with these gluten-free kind of batters, it takes longer to fry than you think. I think this first one's ready to flip. Wow, really impressed by myself on this one. And then my favorite thing is these little bits of pakora batter that have escaped. Oh, that's the best. So you get a little snack while you wait for your grilled cheese. What's better? I think I'm gonna hit it on the sides too. 360 crunch. Oh yeah. This is my last bit of chaat masala, and I think it's going to a good cause. These kinds of things, though, I really miss the test kitchen because I wish I could taste what everyone else is doing. Okay, I feel good about that. It's crispy, crunchy all around. And while it's still hot, I'm gonna sprinkle it all over. Heavy shower of chaat masala. A mix of green mango powder, black salt, some spices, and some other like tangy, earthy things. But basically it gives you sour, salty funk all in one, and it's on chats, but you can put it on whatever. Really worth having in your pantry. Okay. Ooh, we got a cheese pull. Oh my God, that's a good one too. Wow. This is so good. You have to make this. You have no idea how amazing it is. It's like crunchy, and then you got soft bread on the inside. It has it all, guys. It has it all. We did it. We really did it.
I know there are a lot of people out there who are like not sardine heads, but you know, don't knock it till you tried it. But to me, the absolute most important thing that I will not budge on, I like to cover my bread, all 4 sides, with mayonnaise. So the first thing we're gonna do is take our bread and really just slather on a nice, juicy layer of mayo. So I'm really trying to get to all the edges. So here we have mayo on all 4 sides of the bread. Buckle up, everybody. Now that that's ready to go, we're gonna take this whole mishigas over to the stove and make our grilled cheese sandwich. So we've got our cast iron pan, and we're just gonna get these down, and it's starting to sizzle pretty immediately, which is what we're looking for. So we're gonna let this go for a little bit, just hanging out with my grilled cheese. I cannot believe that Claire starts from a cold pan. So this first side, it's like we wanna get some browning, but we want more browning on the other side. We just kinda wanna get this started. Here, ow, 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 it's hot. See, this is starting to look good on this first side. Ow! And give it a good flip. So I'm gonna distribute this, grating it rather than slicing it. Means that it's gonna melt quicker. And also, one thing that I like about this arrangement is that when you sprinkle the cheese, invariably some of it falls into the pan and then makes like a nice little kind of like Frico-y kind of cheese edge. Bella sardines. So I'm just gonna kind of break them up so I can cover all my territory. And then I'm gonna put on a good amount of these peppers, just so you kind of get a little bit in each bite. I'm gonna leave that be. I'm just gonna put this lid over it. It's pretty much all melted, but just to make sure the sardines warm up a little bit. So, We're gonna take our bread, close it up, give it a good kind of nice little smush there. Get it onto our sizzle platter. And that is ready to go. Look at that. Gonna cut it in half. And if you're hoping for like a cheese pull, that's not my grilled cheese. It just goes like that. It's all about the bread and the stuff inside. And you know, it's light on the cheese. I don't know, maybe other people wouldn't think that this is a grilled cheese sandwich at all. Looks good though, right? Fishy grilled cheese sandwich, all for me. The bread is so good. The sardines are so good, and that kind of like sharpness from the cheddar. Every once in a while, you just got a pop of those pickled peppers. It's like a little bit spicy, a little bit briny. It may not be a grilled cheese sandwich, but to me it is. Whatever it is, it's really good.
Today, we're gonna be putting a little bit of ham, a little tomato, okay? A little bit of jelly, a little bit of cayenne pepper so we get a little sweet, a little heat, a little meat. Oh!
Do you have a name for this grilled cheese you're going to be making
Guys
for
with
us
the
today?
names in the sandwiches, always trying to name everything. I feel like nicknames and proper names, like naming a child or a nickname to your friend, it's got to be organic. See what its personality is like. Oh, it's got a little speckle on the edge of the toast there. Oh, we're going to name this one the grilled spot, you know? Chris. All right, great. So let's make a little grilled cheese. I'm going to use a little bit of Dave's Killer Bread. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of butter. Some folks use mayonnaise. Some folks use butter. Some folks maybe use both. So here we go. I got a little cast iron. And then I got my bread with the butter. I got a little bit of tomatoes. I'm just going to have a couple of them. Just a little halvesies. First, I'm just gonna kiss the ham. Just to get the chill off it. Let it heat up just a little bit, okay? All right, I'm gonna drop my buttered bread right into the cast iron. All right, the ham's just hanging out. It's fine. I'm gonna put a little bit of jelly on the one piece of bread. All right, stay right there. Look, just a little smear. Okay. So our bread's got nice and toasty. All right, my little cayenne, fermented cayenne, a little kiss of heat. Then we put the cheese. Oh wait, I took the cheese off of the jelly side, and I'm gonna put my ham against the jam. And then I'm gonna put my tomatoes on top of the ham. Oh, that looks good. A little bit of pepper. And then I put a little cheese on top of the tomatoes. Okay, push it down a little bit. I'm gonna flip that nice, okay? I'm gonna mush that together. Ooh, hot. Let that hang out. Let that get a little melty. Now we wait.
You feel like you've gotten to know this sandwich a little bit?
No, not yet. Hot! We're moving along. How long does this usually take people?
Claire's took 30 minutes.
Oh, that makes sense. She's a clever one, that half sour. Oh, yeah, bud. Now we're getting there. All right, we're almost done. 1 minute, chef. 30-second chef. All right, I'm just going to cut it now. All right, we're going to give it a little cut. Look at that crunch. Hata! Oh my God, it looks good. Don't get up. I'll bring it right to you. Look at that beauty. Oh, mamma mia, right? Nice and melty. Nice little crunchy. Looks pretty good. So that's it. Grilled cheese, ham, tomato, a little bit of hot jelly, preserve. Grilled cheese at home. Good, clean fun. Pretty good. I'll save half, I'll share. Share with the family. Because that's what we do here at the Leone household. Let's call her Melty Mary. Yeah, Melty Mary. That's it. So, hope you guys make Melty Mary at home. She's a real treat. Bon appetit.
This comes specifically from, okay, so bear with me, outside Borough Market in London. There used to be this guy, or maybe he's not there like right now, but like maybe he had, cookies are done. 1 more minute. Anyway, there was this guy. He made 2 things. He made a grilled cheese sandwich, which was to die for, and he made raclette. He had this special rig, for kind of toasting the open cut face of the raclette, and then he would just kind of shear off these just like molten waves of cookies are done. Great. But the grilled cheese is what I'm talking to you about today. This grilled cheese was so special. He would use English cheddar thinly sliced shallot. And then he had just great sourdough slathered in butter, simply griddled. And this thing was friggin' epic. And that's what I want to make today. Sometimes simple is best. Should we make it? Quick word about the bread. I'm giving you guys Bread Alone's sourdough. It's great. It's a good, kind of appropriate, sort of thickness of bread. I love you guys, but I'm keeping my homemade sourdough for myself. I think it's very important to shred your cheese, unless you're gonna use like an American that is already in sliced form. Shredded cheese melts really nicely and is very even to distribute. Very modest amount of shallot. Maybe you can leave it out for the kids. This is already like probably double the shallot that I need. It's just not a lot, but it just gives you a little something. I think, frankly, the secret to a really good grilled cheese is just a lot of cheese. I think most of the time we're just not using enough cheese. So I'm just gonna kind of scatter and like really kind of break apart these slices of shallot here. Boom, that's it. And then a few swipes of butter. We have a very big guest star here with us today. Moderate heat, right? Do I ever have the flame cranked up when I make you grilled cheese? No, right? Do you think you'd take a bite of this later? Yeah, okay. Ixnay on the shallot scray. So let's get this in the pan, okay? You hear that gentle sizzle? Just gentle. I'm like starting to question, like, do I even have enough cheese in there?
No.
I'm putting more cheese in there.
Yeah.
Like, where does it go? Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
Thanks, bud. All right, we're gonna take a peek. Ooh, yes. Okay, we're just about ready to flip here, buddy.
Okay.
So let's butter that second side. Here we go. This is you, bro. Come right in under the edge. Flip it right over in one big motion.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, epic. I want you to experience something. Try that. It's cheese that melted and solidified into a chip.
More.
More? All right, I'd say we're just about there, guys. Okay, look at how good this looks. All right, you guys listening to this? Boom. It's like it's oozy and it's melting and it's delicious and it's everything to everyone. All you could ever want. The platonic ideal grilled cheese. The sharpness and the pungency just blends kind of perfectly and with that tiny bit of pop of sharpness from the shallot, and it is breathtaking. I'm speechless and I'm also so hungry and I'm so happy. Come on, Martin. What do you think? No? Oh, okay. Here, spit it out. The fact that he didn't like it shows how good it is, okay? Because it's the antithesis of just like boring ass cheese on boring ass bread made in a boring ass way. This actually has something going on, so I think he actually proved my point precisely.
So the grilled cheese that I'm gonna make today is going to have Monterey Jack cheese, a delicious Pullman bread, and kimchi. I love something spicy with something cheesy and melty. Also, kimchi is one of my favorite foods. Grilled kimchi's? Just off the top of my head. No big deal. Okay, so I had some delicious bread from the farmer's market from She-Wolf. This stove, which I love, this 21-year-old stove, has a griddle in the middle, and it is just kind of perfect for making grilled cheese. Then for the filling, I've got Monterey Jack that I grated myself. Any melty cheese will be good. And this is just a really yummy Napa cabbage kimchi. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to put mayonnaise on the outside of the sandwich. If you have never tried this, there's a lot of lore about it. It absolutely works, and I do it whenever given the opportunity. So I'm gonna put the mayo on the outside. I already did it wrong. Ugh, this is what I should have done. Now I'm gonna get mayonnaise on my cutting board. Oh God. See how complicated it is? So I'm gonna add the grated cheese to both sides, the top and the bottom slice. So now I've got cheese, kimchi, cheese. Ugh, this is the one I mayonnaised ahead of time. That was really dumb. Now I'm gonna mayonnaise the side that I put down on the griddle first. Oh, a child is entering. And guys, very important, in any sandwich makery, wall to wall, there should be no part of the bread that has not seen mayonnaise. I hate that. Alrighty, I have a hot griddle. So I'm going in, mayonnaise side down. This is the one where I already mayonnaise the top. Let's just not talk about it. All right, I have one more trick up my sleeve, and it's a meat mallet. I'm gonna use this as a little grill press. You could also use a little skillet, thusly. So we're just gonna let those hang out. Now I have nothing to do. Ooh, yeah. Did you just say, ooh, grilled cheese? It has kimchi in it. Are you still interested?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, turn that guy over. This is my tricky technique now. I'm mayonnaising.
Tricky situation.
Oh my God. Do you go to school? Is that a thing? Is that a thing anymore?
It's overrated. Just don't need it.
Ah. Somebody get me out of here. All right. What we've got now is visible meltage. See? Very happy about that. That one looks pretty good. I'm pretty pleased. It has been scientifically proven again and again and again that sandwiches cut on a diagonal are more delicious. We have delicious molten cheese encasing a river runs through it of kimchi. It's just so good. And maybe in your mind you're thinking, I'm not sure about hot kimchi. But yeah, you are. You're totally sure about hot kimchi. Best thing I've made in a while. 10 out of 10. I win.
The grilled cheese I'm making today is an Indian cuisine. There are tons of vegetable-based sabzis. Sabzi being vegetables sauteed in spices. My parents, who both grew up in India, sort of had fond memories of pressing the sabzi in a panini press and sort of eating it like a sandwich. We also figured out that you could make sabzi sandwich into a grilled cheese by adding cheese, and it like caused everything to sort of like bind and melt together really beautifully. And then you eat that obviously with ketchup. And it's spicy and salty and tangy and everything I want in a sandwich. Mom and Dad, what would you call this sandwich?
Have you just called it sandwich toast?
Okay, we call it sandwich toast, but you guys can call it Aloo Gobi grilled cheese because that seems more descriptive. All right, Dad, you ready? You ready to be camera person again?
Yep.
Okay, all right, is it rolling?
It's rolling.
So we've got just plain old bread. We made Aloo Gobi for dinner last night. Potatoes and cauliflower sauteed in a little ginger, cumin, turmeric, tossed in cilantro. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on a plate and just mash it. All right. And now I'm just gonna spoon it onto the bread. Are you excited, Dad? We haven't had this in a long time. I like really sharp cheddar cheese. I like that intense tanginess. I'm just gonna use some avocado oil and just give this a quick wipe. All right. So let's do this. Also, if little cheese bits fall on the edge, no worries. You've got nice little Frico cheese crisps to snack on afterwards. How long do you think this will take to cook? Like 3 minutes? It's really smelling nice in here. It smells like buttery and cheesy and golden and toasty. All right. Oh my God, they're perfect. Just look at how beautiful this turned out. So we're gonna eat ours with ketchup. You can totally not put ketchup on if you're a purist, but I don't know. I would say give it a shot. You may not go back. I feel like most of my family cuts it horizontally, but I am a diagonal gal. It just feels like there's more sandwich that way somehow. Oh my God, it's really good. That's my take on a grilled cheese sandwich. Dad, you wanna get in here? Pretty good though, Dad, huh? He can't even talk. He's just loving it so much.
Well, very well.
This grilled cheese is going to be made with extra sharp cheddar, spicy sopressata, pickles, and a little bit of Dijon mustard. So any porky product, any kind of pickle, and some cheese. Pickles and pork. Pickles and pork grilled cheese. Alrighty, this is my fourth mayonnaise of quarantine. Okay, so I'm doing about like a tablespoon-ish on each slice of bread. And then I'm actually going to build the grilled cheese in the skillet. So, do you want me to get my husband to come like pick it up and put it back? Husband, here he comes. Wiener dog? What happens when you call the wiener dog? Wiener dog! The weenie's waking up from a nap. Oh, she's about to start barking because the FedEx man is here. Wieners. There we go. Okay, so here we go for the assembly in the skillet. First piece of bread is in the pan. Now I'm adding the cheese. So there's a nice smattering of cheese. And now I'm going to add my salami, my sopressata. And here we go with the pickle layer. Just lining them all up. And then a thin layer of Dijon mustard on the inside of this top piece of bread. And then mustard side down, mayonnaise side out. So now we have our assembly. And I'm setting this over medium heat. Thank you. Okay, bye. I'm gonna share it. I will. He keeps coming in every like 30 minutes, being like, any grilled cheese? Yeah. So for now, we're over medium, and we're just gonna be patient. Can you tell I'm hungry? I can't stop eating. I've not looked forward to a sandwich more in my life ever than this one right now. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes. Let's take a peek under here. It looks nice and griddly, roasty, toasty. I'm gonna give it a flip carefully. And I'm just gonna press down a bit to encourage this all to coalesce. And we're gonna give it now another couple of minutes on this side, and I'm gonna turn it down to low. I'm just gonna add a couple slices of cheese in here so that they melt and ooze out. So that's this food styling thing that we're doing here. You can always put a lid on the pan and let it kind of steam all the way through, and then uncover the pan and let some of that moisture cook off so that your bread is still crispy. We are very close. Oh my God, do you know what else I have? Potato chips. That's exciting. Okay. Okay, you can see. Okay. Cut this up. It smells ridiculous. Very crispy on the outside, very ooey gooey on the inside, but it's also juicy because the pickle kind of like explodes in there. It's like kind of perfect. Ben? Ben doesn't want to be on camera, but maybe I can lure him. Say hello. How good is that? Mmm!
I never had mayonnaise when I was a kid. Like, we just didn't have it in our house. I discovered mayonnaise as like a 24-year-old.